And we are live apparently, so let's get on with it. Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, that one, there we go. Ping, I am live according to YouTube, which is fantastic. Good evening everyone, welcome back to my hobby desk. I'm Tim and this is the hobby desk. Right, so how is everyone? I hope you've had a good week. I've had a good week, I think. We've had birthdays. Well, actually, we've had an up and down week because we've had some very poorly children. Then we had a birthday. Eli's birthday. Blimey, he's 11. Ooh, some of you lot met him when he was 8. Wow, time does fly. Anyway, we're going to pop in and say hello. Have a quick look at what we've done last week. It was last week, yeah. So we're having a look at the engine shed, which is pretty much finished. I've just got doors to do, but we will do that when we get there. Hopefully, sound. I can see the mic's on, and I can see it doing its thingy-mabobby there. Is okay. Lighting's all right. Enough light, and hopefully I've got enough battery on the other camera. I better check that. I didn't check that. Silly me. Yeah, we're okay. So we can get down to the workbench, because today we're going to do some soldering, so let's turn that on so it can warm up. So yeah, no one shouted at me in the comments yet, as far as I'm aware, that my mic's not working, so let's carry on. Okay, good evening everyone. Let's say hello to David Cookmate. Hope you're doing well. Norman Rowe is in the house. Ashley is here. I'm sorry, but I can't say that last one, and I don't want to butcher names. John, how are you doing? Paul, good evening. And then I saw Tom pop in as well. And anyone else in the background, hello. And anyone else who is rewatching the rewatch, if anyone does. I mean, excellent if you do. Thank you. Right, so less yippy yapping. Been a while, because I think I said last week we were going to try and get trains going, but I haven't had time to get the trains going. This is meant to be a weekly build. A couple hours here and there, and it's been going beautifully, but still no trains running. So I thought this week we will get on and wire up the Mimic or the control panel, whichever we want to call it. Mimic panel, control panel, switch panel, whatever. So we're going to get on and do that, but we're going to flick over to the better camera to look down at the desk. Just had a couple more pop in. Hello, Rich, and hello, Lee. Hope you're both doing well. That's this button here. Click down to the workbench. Let's pull that out a little bit. Oh, that's in. That's out. So last week we painted the engine shed, which I like. I'm really proud of this. Right, there we are. Finished up. Now, the white's on. Let's give it some lighter grey. The green, hopefully you can pick up the green in some of the light. There we are. There's a bit of a better light. See some of the green tones and some really nice darker tones. I haven't done the back panel because I'm still possibly thinking about putting a little build in there so it can hide these wires going down for the lights. The first side, I think I said to you in the last thingy here, I did attempt to put some of this poly filler in the gap. I didn't like it, so obviously that's the side that people can't see, so I'm not too worried, but I will tidy it up at some point. Yep, the beams are in, dulled down the green, lights all work, the inside's basic, but yeah, so happy days. I've got to get the doors done, but I'll do that off screen. So that's that. Then, if you remember, a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, we talked about painting some track and aligning it. And I said then, what should I do with these little boxes? I had these boxes that I sat around. And obviously after the stream I had a brainwave and, oh, there we go. This is what we're working on now. The control panel. See, it was one of these drawers that came out of a drawer thing. Yeah. That I've not used. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, we've got some questions. Are the red bricks on the windows phototypical? I have no idea. This is the kit we used, Rich. It's got the red bricks on it. I don't know if they are phototypical or if they just look pretty. Phototypically, I have no idea, but I have tried to dull them down. It's called blimey. They are really bright. These are how bright they come. Oh, ow, 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 ow. That's how horribly red they come. So obviously I have done some work here on it. Meant to ask it last week. That's a good question for the guys. Is the red brickwork on these arches above the windows phototypical? Do let us know in the comments below, or if anyone knows. Yeah, that'd be great for us all to know. Hello Melvin, hope you are doing well. And hello Rachel, hope you are doing well. Right, so as I was saying, I wasn't sure what I was going to do with these boxes. So what I have done is made a control panel. I've got the box already. Drilled in the holes, which are on a 6mm, I think. I want to say 6mm, but I've lost the drill bit, which is completely typical of me. I haven't lost it, I've just put it down in a place that I can't find. There it is. It is a, oh, it's a 5.5mm. Okay, so I'm corrected. The drill piece we used was a 5.5mm, but I do also know it works for these switches from Concepts, DCC Concepts. And yes, I use these switches quite a lot because I found them to be extremely easy, just expensive. So I think you've got to really weigh it up sometimes. Do you want to go cheap and electrical complicated, or do you mind spending that little bit of money just to save complications? I think I like to go this way. Simple. That's how I am. Hello, Joe from Malta. Nice to see you, good sir. That's Parallel Lines. Hope you're doing well. Doobie-doobie-doo. And I think here but working on the build at the workbench. Excellently. Beautiful little engine shed. Thank you, Norman. And Rachel popped in and said hello. Excellent. Right, so yeah. So what I have done, because what we need to do, we need to get out the little switches. These switches have little plugs for the LEDs. That's here, and that's these bad boys. And they have lots and lots of little holes for connecting. So what we got to do, we got a daisy chain. I like using that word, daisy chain. All the switches, 7 switches all along the panel here, one over to the other, and then the 2 knobbly bits at the end here, or the 2 holes, knobbly bits. They become knobbly bits when I get my solder iron on them. That's your positive and negatives, or I don't want to say that, I might be wrong. That's me black and red wires going down through the baseboard to the points. Yeah, that's the power going from there, and the power's going in there. So what we're going to do is flip the board over. I've done another little bit of let's see if I can zoom that out a little bit. Nope, that's in. That's out. There we are. Another little bit of prepping. I like prep work. It speeds things up a bit. I have, like I said, done the holes, and these fit nicely. That when we put the switches in, they slide up beautifully against the bottom panel, which will prevent any wibbly wobbling when playing with the switches on the other side. I like that word as well, wibbly wobbling. Right, so yeah, I've done them up nicely that they all go along. What we've got to do is use a black, red and blue, because that's coming out of the split relay. Is it a split relay or is it a split power charge? I think it's a split power charge. And again, I could be wrong. Someone will correct me. They love correcting people. So yeah, power goes in here and here, which then goes into this block. Now the reason I've put it on a separate block like this is because I have 2 model railways at the present minute that are running the Cobalt point motors and these beautiful switches. But I'm trying to be a little bit tight. Instead of buying a power pack and 2 power plugs for each railway, split power source. Thank you, Paul. That's the word. There we are. We were corrected, which is brilliant. That's why I love you guys. The split power source. Yeah, but instead of buying 2, which will in future be free, because as you know, we're building this layout here, and it's not on camera. So that layout up behind me on the live stream. On my main channel, we're building a 00 gauge. But as you all know, I'm going to be doing TT once it gets here with me. So yeah, I'm trying to be a little bit cheap and only using 1 power source for 3 model railways, which I'm happy to admit that. So yeah, what I do on each railway is put this little block in, and I have this already so we can unscrew with a little screwdriver, which isn't on the table, it's on the workbench somewhere. There we go. Unscrew all of these, pop them out, and Bob's your uncle, so they say. Up well and onwards. How is Australia, good sir? The other side of the world. Right. If anyone wants to feel totally as a modeler, watch Luke Town's latest video. He makes an operating 180. Yes, I did see that, and I thought it was pretty cool. And I understand his concept when he built, like he said, he had that in his head. Luke had that in his head, the escalator working for his subway, which would have been nicer if he kind of got it going before he did the subway. But yeah, I understand he didn't quite get there until now, which is awesome. It is a good video, that one. Right, so hopefully he does either another one or he incorporates it into his underground one. We'll see. Right, so yeah, let's get these going. What I've also done is we are playing with red, black and blue wires. Here we are, see? They all have to go in one end, boom, 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 to run from the black, blue and red on the power into one end. And then, like I said, daisy chain to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. And by doing that, we are cutting up lengths, right, of approximately, I say approximately because I'm not measured it. So we cut them all off approximately in term. And thank you again. Another pair of wire cutters that Andrew Boone donated to the channel. So if he does ever come round again, thank you very much, good sir. And then we strip the ends. We got a little bit off coming out, but I thought that'd take loads and loads of time because I need to do technically 7 switches, 7 of each colour. So what, 21 cuts, which then we have to snip each end off, which is 42 snip-ins. It took a bit of time. I even had dinner in between. So using half my brain cell that I got. Oh, you made some from earlier. Blue Peter's back. Right, anyway, so it just means opening up the switches and having some fun. Let's move this out of the way for now, because first of all, I want to daisy chain them. Got to daisy chain them in first. Hey, no worries, Norman. I don't mind going off topic, so it's all good if someone else knocks me off topic. So, as I mentioned before, we got 7 switches to do. Each of these packets come in packs of 6. So I have robbed one from an additional last pack. Right, I'm not going to take the lights out yet. They're all in a nice little gathery area, so I'll stick them aside because I might end up doing the lights off screen because once it's all soldered up, and then I've attached from this set of blocks here another long bit of wire, which will then add to another set of blocks that are on the railway. This is so this panel can be moved around separate different places. So we're just wiring up and then into here, and then we'll do the separate wires off channel into the base boards itself. But we'll do this bit and get them in, and I forgot what I was talking about. I know what, I was on such a good roll there or you've forgotten. Keep them in place. Oh, let's get on to soldering. So now, first off, we've got to go this way round. I get my awesome little clamp. These things are brilliant. Not a real clamp. Well, it is a clamp, but it's not a real tool. And I just hold me switch in like that. Look at that. Genius idea. Pop that aside. Let's get some colours going. Hopefully my solder is all warmed up. This is where we burn, scream and cry. Yep, we're ready. So usually I like to tin my wires, but I don't do that with these because these are so small. That if I put some tin out, sometimes the wires become too thick to go through the hole. So how I'm going to do this, hopefully I try to remember this because I get going and then I'm going to go red, blue, black. Red, blue, black. Okay? So first off, we pop the red through first one. How I like to cheat is just fold it down a little bit and it falls out the bottom. This is why you don't do these things on live streams, you see. If you need 20 hands. There we go. Right, get a bit of solder and get the red one in. So I'm going to be doing this. Let's move that into the screen. And we're going to talk amongst ourselves. So what should we talk about this week? Let's have a topic. Let's have a topic this week. Oh, I had a funny email today. A funny email, yeah. An email from Hornby. I say funny. The blue one goes in the middle, guys. Well, it does for me anyway. Hello, Anthony Dodge. Hope you are well, good sir. Yeah, an exciting email came through from Hornby saying, "Oh, delivery update." So I was like, "Oh, fantastic! They've got some more news for us. A little bit more news." And then it says, "We know the Scotsman." This is the TT. This is, by the way, guys. The Scotsman's going to be the first one out for delivery. Yeah, we knew that last week. So a week later, they send another email just to confirm that last week they were correct. I am excited about the TT and a little bit annoyed because it's like, I don't know, it'd be awesome if they could just have it all ready and then announce they're doing it. But hey, it's all marketing, isn't it, at the end of the day? Right, so the first one's in. Good job there. Alright, and now we're just going to tidy up the ends. Unclip. Then what we got here, let's see if we can zoom in. Boom. Okay, that's the closest we get. Is not bad job, maybe not the best, but it's okay. It will work. Let's snip the ends right off now. Make it a little bit more tidier. The joys indeed. Right. Then the opposite end goes into the second switch. Now I have to switch point in the same direction because if you turn it upside down, it'll get a bit confused. As you can see there, I've got me dibbly bits here, and then I've got to make sure they're the right way round. If they're not, you're going to have a deal of troubles later on. So thread it in. This is what I mean by daisy chaining, which obviously you guys know what daisy chaining is, but I can get all of these all shredded in, pointed in to begin with. It'll make life a little bit easier in the long run. And then pop it back onto my little clamp thing. That's not really the real job for this. Look, see, look at that. They're all in there. Alright, so now let's get the old soldering iron up again. double check before I solder. Oh, one. They're in the correct place. It's always a good job to check twice, solder once. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful indeed. Right, and then let's just tidy the ends up and then have a look what's happening with the chat. We've got the first 2 done. We've got to do 7 of these. Hang on, have I got that right? 7? Yeah. See, so now, beautiful. They're daisy chained together. Let's have a look. Right, well, hello, hello, hello. In the case, better stop. In that case, I better stop calling the apprentice a tool. Never thought of using a file script. I just use a helping hand. Yeah, helping hands are much better, but I can't find mine. Mine's so disappeared. It went somewhere. Right, I've still got to do the other end of that, don't I? So technically, well, not technically, all of these wires are almost the same width, which I think I've got to double check now. I did correctly, so that when we pop them in together, 1, 2. Oh yeah, we got enough room for playing. We got enough room for playing around. Hello, Gareth. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Gareth's been here a long time. Welcome to the channel, you plank. No, oh no, I wasn't calling Gareth a plank. I was calling me a plank. But he knows that anyway. Right, Norman's put something. Hello, Anthony. The supply chain issue will make people unhappy with future TT deliveries. Yes, that's what I think, Norman. It's making me a bit unhappy at the moment. Is look what we got, but you can't have it because we ain't got it. But we've got it, but we haven't got it. But you can have some track. But you can't have that yet anyway, because we don't want to give you that until you've got the train that you can have on this date, but actually we're now changing the date. So I'm having a conversation with Eli. You get there in the end, but the excitement and will it fade off by the time we get it? That's my only fear for the main hobby, really, for the TT side of it. And hopefully their range is good. It looks it. Detail looks cool. Hopefully it stands up to all the hype. Or on the flip side of things, has there been too much hype and we're all going to get let down? To be honest, we're not going to really know until it comes out. Yes, Eli's feeling a lot better. Millie's feeling better. So yeah, God blimey, poor Eli. His birthday yesterday, and he had, I know, some sickness bug. And now the loving wife has got it, which means either I'm going to get it or I'm the lucky one who doesn't get it. I've got to admit, when I sit there and think, what should I do for a live stream? Because I'm never really organised. Okay, you might think I am when I do these live streams, but the truth is, I sat there this morning and went, I got a live stream tonight, haven't I? Yes, I have. What should I do? Oh, you know what? Let's do some soldering and do the control panel, because we need to do it. And then I get my phone out. Where is my phone, actually? I've lost it. I've lost my phone again. See, that's how organised I am there. I'll get my phone out. I pop to the photos. And I take a photo. As you can see there, there's the photo of today's screenshot. And if we actually can get to the time... Oh, no, it doesn't. It was not going to get to the time. Oh, we're not going to see it because of the light. But that photo was taken today at 08:59 this morning. That's when I decided to... that's what I'm going to do today's live stream. Right, so the second one's done. Get it in place. Red, blue, black. Red, blue, black. There's been an uptake of respiratory. Oh no, especially in children. You weren't sure what it was. It just knocked him for 6. He wasn't puking, and no one else has really had it. Brought up a bit of phlegm because of all the coughing and what have you. Well, there wasn't a lot of coughing either. It's just literally on Sunday we took him out for his party because obviously it's the weekend. Better time to do the parties on the weekend. So we took him to good old Amazon World. You know what? Turn that the other way round, Tim. Don't be a donkey. Do it that way. Yeah, we're in. Right, and then he come home. He had something to eat. Said these are fiddly, you see. And then yeah, that was it. Boom! He went down like a ton of bricks and just stopped. It's like you're right. And then all day Monday he spent in bed. Then his birthday being yesterday, he spent half of it in bed. Come out and played some of his computer game, and then he got a new iPad for his birthday. And some new Lego helmets. Obviously Star Wars. I think we got him the Mandalorian one. He didn't get, and he got some cash, so he wants to pop to the model train shop because I didn't get any trains or wagons for my birthday. Yes, that's because you got the iPad. So can with my birthday money buy some trains or wagons so we can go down to the hobby shop and have a look at some wagons, yeah. So we know what's going to happen. He's going to get the new Coca-Cola one because he loves them. I think it's a Coca-Cola bottle on a flatbed or something like that. So he'll go get that. Right, next lot of wires. We've done 3. We're doing good. We've done 3. So you saved a little bit of time. What one's upside down? No, we're not. Holy poop! Yay! I gotta love it. Right, okay, and say. Let's do it the hard way. 1. Cheers, Paul. What a complete prat I am. And that's going to be red. Right. Tom mentioned it as well, did he? I missed that. That's going to be... Don't do this at home, boys and girls. Am I going to be able to fix it? No. I need an extra pair of hands. Right, that one's in. That's in. The blue can stay where it is, but I'll have to take it out. At least on the flip side, the blue's always the right way. Right. Twist and turn, twist and burn. God damn it. Come on, go on, go on, go on. You know what? Yeah, you do. Oh, no. Nearly. There we go. Right. Then we need the black. Let's get that in. Hello, Cole. Bang got your junction. Hope you're doing well, good sir. Anyone else drop in? Last one. Do. Go. Yeah. All right. Whew. We may have just about saved it. Let's snip them off. There you are. We could rename this saying how not to do it. Flip that around. So we've got the red, blue, and green. Now these ones here have to go through the other one. Right, so now we've gone back up that way. So are they going to go through? This is the bit that I said about tinning before. See? No, not so great. Right. Let's see if we can get rid of that. Things go wrong as they usually will, and your daily road is all uphill. Oh. When funds are low and debts are high, and you want to smile, but you can only cry. And some days you feel like you want to quit. Don't run to me because I don't give a poot. Sorry. Oh, and there goes Cole saying hello to everyone. Hello. Hello, Ash G. How are you? Come on. No, I almost did. You know what? Let's snip that there. That was the problem. Yeah, right. That one's ready. And the black can go through too. Excellent. Right, we've got them all the right way around this time. Let's try again. Do. Now we would have done another 2 by now, but because of my little mess up, that was greatly found. Trying to find out a good way to motorize 14 points. Nice. What points have you got? That's double what I've got at the moment. I'm only doing 7. Crap. Right. So with that bodge job done, I hope now we're the correct way. Aha! We are. Whew. We're done good. Right. Chilling, taking our time. Oh, hang on. Aaron said something. He's asked something, and the reason he asked, I've lost. Still questions. Anyone know where to get a model of a 1920 pickup truck? No. I couldn't tell you. 3D print it. Oh, Norman said maybe 3D print it. Or find an STL file to 3D print it or something like that. So maybe. Right, so we've got 3. Let's get the 4th one. Let's get it the right way round this time. Oop, there we are, that way. Turn it up that way. Tickle in the clamp. Nope. Right. Let's go. Red first. Maybe I think what I should have really done was probably done about 4 of these before the live stream and then finished off the rest. Never mind, I've got all night. Hello, I think that's Andy. Is it Andy? GW Buckley? I'm sure it's Andy. I could be wrong, but welcome. GWR Buckley. Zion. Oh. Well, John. Zion. Hello. And we've just had a new subscriber as well. Melvin Junction. Thanks for subscribing. So now we're going to just... Oh, Sean. I'm really... You see, I butcher everything I do. Right, so again, using my epic, amazing helping hand. I'm very practical. I will... Oh, fiddlesticks. Oh no, I've done it right. That's right. Let's trim these ones. And trim these ones. We're there. We're getting there. We're on a roll, I think. We're on a roll. It's a bacon roll. I've had too many of them. Far too many bacon rolls. And I'm going to have another one tomorrow. Anyway, you got to live a little these days, don't you? Right, so that's 4. We're still rolling. Are we rolling? We are rolling. Excellent. We got 4. 3 more to go. Oh, you asked him to join. Thank you so much. Yeah. My main channel is obviously where I do my videos, and this one is because the live streaming gets mixed up sometimes with actually my videos, and people join because they like watching some of the, I don't know why they like watching some of my videos, but they do. And then I do a live stream, and then they leave, which is a bit okay. So I decided to recreate this channel as my live stream only. And let's go the right way around. I was going in backwards. That way, if they like live streams and want to join in with a bit of banter, especially when it's taking the DISS out of me, they can do. And if they don't have to. You know what, if someone turned around to me and said, oh, I'm off, let's talk about something crazy, off topic of model railways, but anyway, a shortage of eggs. What's that all about? You've been restricted at the present moment in the supermarkets on buying eggs because there's a shortage of eggs. Sorry, it's because we're talking about bacon rolls. I mean, that's nuts. What is a bacon roll? What's a bacon roll? Oh, man. Let's have a look. In the fridge today, we have some bacon, which is this stuff. Oh, we have some bacon. Lovely, lovely, tasty bacon. Yum, yum. And we don't have a roll. Bap. There'd be a bap. Pig. No, not pig in blankets. That's a sausage with a bacon. Push a pig down a hill. No, don't tell him that. He'll be out there tomorrow pushing the pigs down the hill saying, those English chaps told me to do a bacon roll. Yeah, so pig's bacon, which is ham, cooked, very cooked, greasy fried ham, in 2 slices of boob-shaped bread. Boob-shaped bread. Can I say that on YouTube? Well, I have anyway. And that's a roll. Well, it's really a bap, but it's a roll. Boob-shaped bread. I like that. And describe that to me, my wife in the morning. Can I have one of those bacon in a boob-shaped roll, please? Boob-shaped bread. Ah, am I? Yeah, that's right. I'm right. It's bread. I told you, never come to this channel for the correct terminology of things. Never. Look at that. Look at that. Right. We're going the right way. We're going the right way. Yeah, we're going the right way. Could be going the wrong way. Oh, I love this. I love this sort of conversation. John, when you come here, I'll take you out for a bacon roll. Just when we're around the breakfast table, let's not mention the boob-shaped rolls, though. We're doing good. We're doing good. What we got? We've got 2 more left to go. Sweet! But it doesn't end there. So prepping these was probably the most genius thing I've ever done. Pre-cutting the wires ready for this job. I sometimes like to be organised, just not fully organised. Mince pie with coffee. Oh, let's not go into the conversation of mince pie because we get all confused here, which is like, you know, is it mince meat or fruit mince or... No, because we put mince in spaghetti bolognese, but it's not the same mince that's in a mince pie. Why did I just do that? Poked myself in the face with a wire. So going back to the points, I'm powering all my points with a 12 volt. Is it 12 volt or is it 16 volt? Split power charge, which is plugged into this thing here from DCC Concept. Now this takes the power completely away. I'm bleeding. I'll live. So you don't use, because it's a separate 2 plugs that are going in here, 2 wires that go in here. You buy this whole thing off of DCC Concepts with 2 adapters and plug in, and it takes it away. I've lost the solder. There it is. So you don't have to use the power that's coming out of your controller or anything. It's a separate power source. There we go. We got around there in the end. I think it's around 30 or 40 British pounds. It's now owned by King Charles. So, yeah. Right, they're in. So this is the power lead itself that's going into the switches, which then, from the top of the switch here, we get out the 2 leads. They'll go into these junction boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they're all numbered for each of my points, which on this end, in turn, will tell me which points which, and that will lead down into my baseboard, which then will power all 7 of my switches. And the daisy chain allows me to have as many as I physically want. To be honest, I don't know how many they can power. I don't know if there is a restriction. But to be honest, you could probably have 100 in the line because you're not flicking all 100 at the same time. Are you? You're only doing 1 or 2 at the same time. But I do know on the layout I've got in the other room, we've flicked 3 at the same time and they've all worked continuously. So are we going the right way, Tim? Are we going the right way? Yes, we are. We're still going the right way. Are we all right with time? Yeah, we're all right with time. I don't like going any longer than an hour to an hour and a half on these streams because time is precious, so they say. I'd hate to take away everyone's precious time. Is that the other Melvin in the stream? Hello. Dooby dooby doo. Melvin Junction, hello. But yeah, oh, I sold me Engage stuff. It all went. That's fantastic. And I pretty much got what I wanted for it. Gotta love eBay in the end. I say all my Engage stuff. I've still got my wagons. I've still got all my N scale stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can count. Look at that. We should turn this into the ABC channel. So that's going to come in time, just in time for Christmas, to pay for the TT stuff. Great. And then when that comes through, we're going to do a couple of little things. Like, hello, Jason from Barnabas Junction. Hope you're doing well, good sir. Thank you for dropping in. So using my awesome clamp again. There we go. Hang on. Are we the right way round? Well, of course we're the right way round. We only messed up once. And it don't end here. Right, that's them 3 bits done. Lovely stuff. What was I talking about? Christmas. TT. Oh, guys, have I shown you the new wagons I've got? Wagons, the new coaches I've got for this Peckett Lane. And Peckett Lane being this little 00 gauge layout that we're building on the live stream. You've got 18 N-gauge Pico hoppers for sale. I've got 40. Hang on, did we get that right? No, I've got 60 N-gauge ones I still haven't sold yet. So, because I haven't put them up because I decided to wait. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get the last one in. Get this the correct way round. Yeah, I've decided not to sell them yet. Because I said I got 400 on the way to put in the TT bank for the moment, and then I'll sell them off when I need them, so to say. Is anyone else live tonight? Alright, so we have got 7 in a row, right, and I haven't shown you the coaches we're going to be using for this. We've had a few wagons because you've seen them all on the other channel. Right, so when this goes through into there, these all now sit. I'm not putting them completely in place yet because you've got to put the bolts in and all that, but they all sit beautifully in the holes I made earlier. See? They look lovely in there. Like, I know, like switches in the back of a control panel. I mean, can you imagine that? Then when you flip them up the other side, there's all the lovely switches. But we're not going to put them in yet because we have to solder the connections into this bit. Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's where the 2 additional holes from there. So as we were saying before, the power goes into here, and because I'm being a tight ass, I've only got 1 power supply for 3 model railways. So they come on and off here, which is quite simply, easily done with a screwdriver that I took off of there, brought over here like this. No, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, and then they've got a nice little sockets like this that will go on another one of these, because you know, one of these costs about 80p. One of these costs 40 quid. 80p, £40, 80p, £40, you know, so yeah, we just can't have all 3 railways running at the same time. It is what it is. And if I go away, if I ever take this to an expedition or something and go away, the trains at home can't run, simply. So yeah, so they all power onto this end one here that will go into this little block, and then the power travels through all of these into their lovely little components, doing what they know best, which is a lot more than what I know. So that's why I like the simple things. Pay a little bit of money, get it simpler. But it isn't always cheap, unfortunately. And now I just have to run my yellow and purple. Have I got yellow and purple? Yeah, yellow and purple wires into this block, which then I'll make a lead down to the board. But yeah, so let's get these out into the area. So this one here is number 7, which goes to here, and this one here is number 1. So we're going to go the other way round now. 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. Let's get the different colour wires out. This stuff I didn't snip in time. So 1 to 1. Boom, boom. So simply one end going into this one. Oh, gotta be careful of that. Right, over we go. And then the yellow into the next one. Like so. And yes, I am going from underneath this time, not above, because the simple fact is when I do something, let's try and spit this one out, Tim. When it's coming over, it's going over the top of the chipboard, not around underneath. Yeah, I know what I mean. So pop this down. Oh, on here. Get me clamp back this time. Reverse it this way round. And it'll hold it in place. And then I'm soldering from underneath. You can't see that because the big ass clamp's in the way. But that's gone onto there. Tidy it up with a snip in here and a snip in there. And that will go into slot number 1, like so. And then those 2 leads there go over the top to number 1 up here, like so. You with me? Excellent. Let's get the others done quickly. Next one. Right, so if that's going in there, let's tidy this up because I hate long wires. We're going into number 1 there, so we want to snip it off about here. Oh, blimey. Talking about the snip quite a lot, aren't we? There we go. We can also use that yellow bit in the future, well, in the future, like right now, the yellow number 2 and the purple. Where did the purple bit? Oh, it's only a teeny weeny bit. Right, another bit of cut off purple bit that's come from up the top here. That bit's long enough. Let's talk crap. Yeah, that'll do. No, I'm not heading to Worley this year. I don't. Well, no, I can't say I don't like Worley. I've never been, but I don't like the time of Worley because every single year when Worley is, it's pretty much the weekend after my son's birthday and 3 or 4 weekends before Christmas. So it really is not the best time for my also little bank account. Right, so now we'll get these 2 bits in. Again, because that doesn't sit still, I put on my doobie vice grip. It holds it still, just like that. I'm going to clamp here and go here. That is always a good idea, Norman. Waiting for the bargains towards the end of the at the beginning of next year, because we always get them. I didn't want that train set for Christmas. Why have you bought me a train set, person? It sticks it up on eBay or garage sale or whatever, and because they wanted a computer game instead. Right, another doobie bit. There's a doobie bit. Is that going to be enough for 3 to 3? Yep, that one will fit there. Oh, G-Scale Class 66. Sweet! Rosie keeps asking for G-Scale, and I'll keep saying no. I'm very nice like that. Right. Why am I using yellow and purple, you might ask? It's because it's the only colour wire that I have a lot of. Now the red, I've got no more black. Oh no, I lie. You see, I've got about that much black left and pretty much almost the same as red. Where I have 2 packets, or a packet of yellow and a packet of purple. So that's why I'm using yellow and purple. But as you can see on the bottom here, they are all... Oh, no, you can't see. There we go. They're the same. I'm going purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. So, you know, they are the correct, I want to say polarity, or it will be anyway. And the power will be going the right way. Well, I hope it will be. I'll soon find out when it goes. It got shocked. Now, if you just tuned in, you're wondering what on earth I'm doing. I don't know. That's what makes this awesome. No, I'm using the vice grip to hold this down to keep it in place while I solder. Wanna be like you. Hello, Sydney, which is Sarah. Yes, it's Sarah. Hello, Sarah. How are you? I say yes, it's Sarah in full confidence. It's going to be Sandra or something. It is Sarah. Yeah, cheers, Ashley. Oh, they upcharge around Christmas. Yeah, they do. Oh, I'm reading. Good evening, Tim. Tim time. I can be Timmy time. It's Timmy. It's Timmy. He's a lovely little anyway, let's not go there. Very embarrassing moment. Well, actually, it wasn't that embarrassing. It's quite funny, really, because I didn't know much about children's programs when I was younger. And I say younger because I'm going to say half my age then. Younger, half my age. Obviously, I didn't have the kids, so I didn't watch much of them. So I was around on the mainland one time with one of my early age accomplishers, and we saw this little sheep, not Shaun the sheep, little Timmy. And it's Timmy time, which now I found out what Timmy time was. But it was quite funny because we were walking past. She looked in the window and she went, "Too right, it's Timmy time." Anyway, we don't want to go there. But sorry, that just why. Sometimes I just should just shut up before I start. That always reminds me of that. Anyway, moving on. We're halfway through the soldering of this control panel, which is, it went a bit wrong at one point, but with you amazing people, you let me know it went wrong and we fixed it. Well, I fixed it, but then of course I should fix it. I was the one that faffed it up. See, look at that, talking all the time. Oh man, I tell you what, there's been some epic builds lately. Diorama builds, modelling builds, things like that. Oh my god. I watch some channels and I find after a while, a bit like people would do me, looked interesting, or that one video was good, and then all of a sudden it becomes rubbish. But recently I've been finding a lot of channels. And my god, their builds are epic. I can't even remember who I found today, but if you watch the Disney cartoon about Bruno, Encanto, or whatever it is, we don't talk about that, but yeah, he done out of polystyrene and card. He built he built an awesome house. It was epic. It really was, just like that. Boom. The talent of some modelers, God, it just blows my mind sometimes. What did we say? Question for all, any modeler you expect in the New Year's, any model. Yes, I want a second Peckett, because that'll bring Peckett Lane to life, because then I'll have a passenger Peckett and a freight Peckett. And well, I get the hopefully if it comes before Christmas, the TT Scotsman train set, which isn't the flying Scot. You got flying Scotsman's, or you got the Scotsman's coaches, but it's not the A3. Or is it the A3 and not the A1? Anyway, which way round it is, it's not the traditional everyone knows Flying Scotsman. It's the train, but it's not the loco. There we go. I should be getting that. Did I make the control panel before? Yes, I sprayed it and I made it with blackness. And then I drilled the holes in before here. But if you want to know the step-by-steps on how I do these control panels, yes, you're correct, Norman. On my main channel, which is Tim's Hobby Desk, I have got how I built this control panel on the other layout. So if anyone is on my other channel and is a moderator, you can share the link to that. Is how I built. Same method as this one. Right, Tim, we're doing so well, but we've gone and lost purple wire. And that was the chair, not me. Right, where's my glass of water as well? There we go. Purple wire, purple wire. Oh, come on, this is really silly because we had it. It was all here. Aha, there it is. It's underneath the magazine. Ta-da! And there is light. So yeah, if you want a quicker version of how to build the control panel, it's on my main channel for the other way away. What? Poop? What? Take care, John. Cheers for dropping in, mate. Right. Just got these bits here, and then we're going to show one. I need another one, two. Then we're going to show the wagons. We got these wagons. They're epic. They're beautiful. I love them. I had to buy one week, and then a couple of weeks later buy the second one. But oh, I'm glad I got them in the end. It was touch and go at one point. Will I buy it? Will I buy it? Ooh, do I really want to spend that much? Ooh. Unfortunately, I won, bank lost. As does a lot of, you know, debates go when we are in the model railway shop. Who wins? You or the bank? Obviously the shop owner. Or the manufacturer. Oopsie, I didn't want to do that. Did it fit? It worked, but it's not what I wanted to do. Let's tidy that up. And the last one. I'm so glad you came back with that and said you popped to the... Because we were saying pooped. Well, I'm sat there thinking, I read that if you pooped in the shed, whatever. Anyway, that's what happens here. It's what happens here. It just goes past a certain time and that's it. Just boom. We're all gone. Missing timbers tonight, by the looks of it. Probably sat there and said, I've seen I don't know how many of Tim's control panels. One day I'll do one that's completely out of this world or something. They'll be like, oh. Or right. Do it right or wrong or something like that. Right. Now all of these... I'm finished with the solder iron now, so I've turned it off and we're going to let that cool down. So I'm going to wind it out of the way, put it on top of a cardboard box. No, I'm joking. I've moved the cardboard box. Right. Now, oh, I haven't completely finished, have I? Come back. No, I'll do that. I'll do that tomorrow. Right. What we'll do is that the end. Let's pop them all in place now. We'll pop them in, and then we put a bolt on the other end, and we gently. There we go. Hello, Stephen. Just checking in. It's been crazy at work all week. Not a problem, mate. Hope you're doing well. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see why I said I should really do it? I haven't put the power from there to there. I'll do that off camera later. It's time's ticking on, and everyone wants to see these coaches, whatever I'm going to call them things. Let's pop these on, and inside you get the all the bolts in that. You can get the washers. I'm not putting the washers on because there's not a lot of room, because of the thickness of the material of the board I've used. There's not too much room. That's left me with enough thread on the switches. Hello, Tom. The other Tom. New Tom. Pink Tom. You got Pink Tom and Tom Tom. Oh man. Oh, there's the other one. Okay, I'm missing one. Oh no, it's in the bag. There we are. Right, so all switches are on. And the other thing as well is what I do off camera is I'll put all the, so there you are, the switches are all in, up, down, left, right, up, down. Right, they'll all get wired into, these are easy. These are the LEDs, boom, boom, boom. But what I need to do is I need it powered up, all attached to the board, so I know which one is green when it comes to all this, and which one it isn't green when it comes to all this. Which one's red? Yeah, which one's open, which one's closed. So what we're going to do is, I think I've made some of these a bit too short. That's going to suck. But we're now going to attach these . Yes! The storage container. What, this? This little storage container, or are you on about this one? Oh, working with a couple. Oh, Anthony, are you getting, or have you got any of the Beetle Volkswagens on the way from Hornby? Oh, these are epic. I've got 4, 8, 12, 16 of them. This one contains some sawdusty thing. Not sawdust, wood chippings. This one contains some flocking grass. Flocking, I said flocking. This one contains some clumped grass. That, I can't remember what that is. Oh, that's grout. That's grout mixed in with some mud. Gone too horribly colour. But anyway, wasn't happy with that. What's in this one? This one here has got lots of electrical bits. But yeah. Where did I get them from? One of those little, like, the range. I got it from the range. It's like a hobby craft story thing. Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I think they've got quite a few out. I think I was seeing. Right. So now, because of Spaghetti Junction, should be going here. Let's go this way around so you can see. These will all go in. Now, this is number 1. How do I know it's number 1? Because it's there. And it's number 1, I think. Yeah, that's number 1. Anyway, it is now. And what I'm going to do is just strip these bits of wire. Twist them. And twist them. Yeah, an hour, around about an hour, yeah, just over an hour, I've gone and done some proactive work, and it's actually turning out, or will turn out, pretty nice. But we're gonna have a look at those wagons, coaches, wagons, coaches, right? So once again, we're gonna unscrew one of these. And place it nicely in there and screw it down. And I'll finish this off camera because we will get the gist of it. Alright, so then, as I was saying, this will go into here. And then just down in there, oh, too dark, you won't see, where the clips are, where the LEDs will get popped through these holes. Like here, and then fed down into the correct one down there. Number 2, let's put number 2 in place. And we work along. As we do. Live chats are good for getting things done. We force you to finish. Twist and burn. What is beautiful about these control panels is that, you know, as long as it all works fine, you don't have to see the horrible mess of Spaghetti Junction ever again. But like I say, I'll have them all plugged into here, and then I'll build a build or make a lead coming out from here down to the control, down to the box. The LEDs will go in place, but like I said, I want to be wired up to the board for that, so I know that the points are in the correct direction of the indication of the LEDs because they're red and green. So if this point here, for instance, is going left, this line will be green and this line will be red. Now, if the point was going left and I've got the LEDs the wrong way round, we're going to have issues. But yeah, this all goes into there. They'll come through and clip into there. Right. Happy days, really. Happy days indeed. Let's zoom out a minute. Right, zoom out a bit more room. There we are. There's a little bit more room. Let's get the focus in, and then let's go and get these beautiful. Really excited about these. Ooh. Right, so obviously this railway is called, or will be called, Peckett Lane, okay? And that is because the only trains that can run on it are these 040 little Peckets. The W4 Peckets. These are epic. I fell in love with them when I saw it on the shelf, and I was like, I want to do something with them. And I got the green one. I think I'm getting the red one for Christmas. It's DCC chip. It's a 4-pin chip. I'll put the Hornby one in it. It's not sound. I'm not doing sound, but I am running DCC. So what I've gone and got with that is, let's go for this one, is the third class coach. Oh, look at that. He's beautiful. Absolutely lovely. And these are awesome. Okay, let's get them out of the packet, because they come with some awesome lights, which is really, really funky. Right, they've got the side carriages, which I'll have to put on at some point. But here she is. She's really, really nice. I like it. I think these look epic behind the little Peckett, especially for this layout. Okay, so that's the third class. Right, but check this out. These are really, really cool. There's a little magnet there. And whoop, on go the lights. And oh, off go the lights. Lights. No lights. Lights. No, sorry. Anyway, that really excited me. Don't ask me why. I have no idea why. But yeah, that's really, really cool. So, so we got the one coach, and when I made the layout, I thought, you know, the station area will come in with one coach and the Peckett. But actually, to my awesome amazement, I could fit two coaches. So I had to go another £44, and I went and brought a third class brake van, also with the light. I think you could have got it for 15 quid cheaper or 20 quid cheaper without the light. But we now have a brake fan to go at the back. And third class coach. At the front. And again, comes with another magnet, and you can turn the lights on. That's so cool. I know, small things please small minds, and that small thing definitely pleased my small mind. Anyway, these are going to be the coaches for the passenger train that will be running around Peckett Lane next week. So that'll be an awesome one to look at. That's that and that. And then after Christmas, I'll have a small freight train for the goods shed to run around. A small Peckett. So yeah, 2 or 3 Pecketts will be on this layout. Let's pop that one away there. It's upside down. That's why it didn't look right. No, it's not. That is the right way around. You plonker. What's new? They must be new. I've only been seeing them advertised the last couple of months. They look nice loco. What, the Pecketts? I have not personally as well. I've not seen them for a long time. I know I hadn't been out looking for model railway stuff for the last 8 odd months or so. Anyway, won't go there. But when I saw them, the Peckett, I just fell in love with it. I was like, oh my god, that is awesome. What can I do with that? Because I did buy it, and then yeah, goes beautifully with them, I reckon anyway. And when they go running around the layout, I think that'll be cool. Right, ugly mush time. Here I am. So yeah, guys, thank you so much as always for joining in. Subscribers, followers, everyone, and also big thank you to Patreons as well. Your support is always grateful, along with everyone's support. Please don't get me wrong. But yeah, there's the control panel. Going to get the LEDs in. I'm going to finish off this bit, and I don't know if this camera can show you where it's attached to. Let's move the shed. There you are. Yeah, we can just about. I think you can see in the background here. Just down here, I've got another set of blocks where the wire that I'll make coming out of the control panel here and getting connected onto these blocks, which then go to all of the points that are underneath that you saw in an earlier video / live stream or something. So yeah, jobs are good. I'll get that finished this week and we'll have a train going round. Next week, I'm not sure what we're going to do on the railway. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have any kits. Might do some ballasting, which might be like, ooh, exciting times. Not really, but we'll get trains running. We'll have some trains running. That'll be awesome. So thank you as always for joining, and smack that like button, hit the subscribe button. Well, you guys are already subscribed. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. Now head over to the other channel where I've got a couple of videos out. We sidetracked and did a dinosaur diorama. That didn't go down too well. Hardly got any likes, views on that one. But yeah, back to model railway video on that one next week, I think, with exciting changes coming up. But take care all, have fun, and I will see you in the next live stream.